And now we are going to hear from our current Community Affairs Coordinator, DJ.
Alright, so if you were to take this position, what would you do not only to promote the membership of new members, but retain the membership of alumni and the older students with the tools that you have in your position?
And by membership, you mean increasing their participation in the organization?
Yes, and keeping them well active within the organization.
As community coordinator, it's important to emphasize not only community events, as we are all a part of the community, whether you're a student or not, alumni or not, whether you're in AB Samahan or any organization. And it's important to emphasize participation throughout not only FC and not only through high school conference, but through the multitude of events that we have available as a community in our campus, at this campus, in other campuses, in our state, city, and nation, which includes other community organizations such as SC PASA, FCC, NAFA, for example, staying connected with them.
All right. And you mentioned these bigger, this leads to the next question. With these bigger umbrella organizations, with FCC, SC PASA, there are a lot of physical barriers. How do you plan to incorporate AB Samahan with different Filipino organizations, like how there's up in LA? There, perhaps the national, NAFA?
NAFA, National Federation of Filipino American Associations.
They might have national events that might be unavailable to members here. What do you plan on doing with that?
Regarding the physical barriers, it's always important to emphasize this intrinsic motivation to want to participate with other organizations. Although they may be far away, it's also important to be able to invite them to visit us, for us to visit them. Although it may seem difficult to organize rides and such, it's always important to inspire these individuals who would like to participate with these other organizations. So long as there's a will, there's a way. As long as you can get all these people who are willing to go out to these other organizations and learn about our culture and learn about themselves as individuals, we'll definitely find a way, not only as me as coordinator, but as an entire board. We work together as a team, as a community, to organize, to unify.
And I have a couple questions from the audience. First, over the years, FCC has been growing weaker in terms of being an active part of our community. How will you create ways to keep connected to fellow San Diego colleges?
Actually, this idea was suggested to me. I wouldn't say that I came up with it, but it was actually emphasis with working with the administrator, admin of eBoard, for actually organizing a community calendar with FCC, with SC PASA, so that we can all stay connected. And not only working with the administrator, but also working with public relations, so that we can communicate with other organizations as well, and have them, and invite them to our events. The same way that here at State we have AB Samahan rolls out to Fashion Talent Show for APSA, or APSA is rolling out to Vietnamese Culture Night. We can do the same thing with other colleges and increase our participation with them by organizing ourselves to visit other colleges and inviting them to organize themselves to visit us.
Okay. And my next question is, how will you get Samahan involved with the community outside of SDSU?
And as I said, community is more than just the college campuses and just the college organizations. Community is made up of so many other organizations outside of college. The community is everyone. It encompasses everyone. For example, Mabuhay Festival down in National City, we could be cooperating with them, volunteering with them. We could be tabling at their event and be recruiting members from community events, in addition to being out there and helping our community. To give back to our community is to realize the assumption that something was given to us in the first place. And being in the community coordinator position, you need to be able to give to our members and show them that they've been given something and how great it feels to be able to give back.
Thank you.